Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some Dead by Daylight. And as you can see, the All Things Wicked chapter has dropped. In front of me is the Unknown. This is the way that I have dressed up my Unknown because I like the girl voice that he has. Is very, very, very creepy. Now, I'm going to do a very light explanation of what the killer is able to do. And then I'm going to go through my perks and I'm going to do a killer game. After that, I'm going to go through the new Survivor and do a Survivor game. But all the timestamps will be in the description. So if you just want to see gameplay, go to the timestamps. If you just want to see Survivor stuff, go to the timestamps. It's all well and good. So, first off, light version of what this killer is able to do. They are able to shoot out a projectile that if it hits somebody while it's in the air, it hinders them for a couple of seconds. It's honestly not that great. Whenever you hinder them, it's only for 5 seconds, 3 seconds. It's not that long, and honestly, that's not really how you're gonna end your chases. Whenever it hits, it does a little AoE splash, and the first time that splash hits somebody, it marks them. If you're able to splash them again while they're marked, then it hurts them. The way that the survivor gets that off of them is by staring at you. So while they're in chase, they'll be trying to look at you if they know what they're doing. The other mechanic that the Unknown has, look at them. They look so great. I love them, I love them, I love them. The other mechanic that they have is periodically they will drop off clones of themselves. And as the match continues, they'll drop off more and more clones, and you're actually able to teleport through the clones. So the more clones that are out on the field, the more you're able to get around the map easier. So as a survivor, you need to make sure to take care of these clones, or else the killer's going to be able to go wherever the hell they want. So that is a short version of what the killer can do. These are the perks that I have currently been using for the time being, and I have been pretty damn successful with it. Starting off, we have Hex Plaything. The first time that you hook somebody on a hook, they get the Oblivious status effect, meaning that they can't see your red glow, they don't hear your terror radius or any of that stuff. So all of a sudden, you become a stealth killer because they're not able to get any of the cues of where you're at. This lasts for as long as the Hex Totem goes up, because every time you hook somebody, you get a new Hex Totem and they get Oblivious. Putting on Oppression. Oppression, if you've seen a bunch of my other videos, Oppression is one of my favorite slowdown perks. Whenever you kick a gen, 3 other random gens also begin to regress. If anybody is on those gens, they get a hard skill check, and if they miss it, the gen explodes. So that basically gives you information where somebody else is at. Next up is Friends Till the End. This is another perk that I have really been enjoying on pretty much every single killer. Whenever you hook somebody that isn't the obsession becomes exposed for 20 seconds and you're able to see them for 10 seconds. Whenever you hook the obsession, somebody else becomes the obsession and they get a notification on them so you know where they're at. This is a great perk that keeps people from doing gens, so it's also a bit of slowdown. Even if you're not able to get the exposed person and knock them down, the fact that they become exposed, they have to worry that you're going to show up and hit them. So they typically, every single time that you hook somebody, whoever's exposed just runs off of their gen and goes and hides somewhere. So it helps to snowball, and it also helps to slow down the gens. Last and not least, I'm using Hex Pentimento. Every time I hook somebody, we get a Hex Totem. So the survivors are going to go around and they're going to be cleaning up these Hex Totems. Whenever they clean up a Hex Totem, I can go back to it and relight it to get all of these different abilities. The only one that I care about is the first one, 1 Hex Totem. Decreases survivors' repair speed by 30. So I'm only ever going to have 1 Hex Totem up. Even if I could put up all 5 of them, I'm never going to. I'm always only going to put up 1. Add-ons and all this stuff is up to you. You can do whatever you want. I'm using the watch and I am using the photo, and I still need more blood points. Let's get into the match. Wizard Isle. What is this? Is this a new map? Yeah, this is the new map. The new map's higher in the rotation. There's more percentage that you get in the new map right now. We don't really worry about that gen in there unless we're just passing by it to check it out real fast. But overall, we're not really going to worry about it. Kind of the same thing with this gen. I just go over here because I know there's usually somebody here. couple of good hits. Somebody is in that gen up there. We're not too worried about it. That's a interesting tactic. She avoided the splash, so. If we can hit her, she is exposed right now, so we are gonna come up here to try to do that. What the fuck? I got all turned around right there. Come here, you pink poofy hair. Where the hell did she run to? You can hit through walls with the splash. Hook's back here. Hook right there. Where am I going? Oh, there's a hook. Okay. Hello. See if we could get to her. Oh, I tried. That would have been right on the butt. Oh, the car bounced. Bounced off the hood of the car. Oh, they're getting some gens done. That's not a very good loop, at least on that side. Alright, we can put up one of our pentamentos now. I don't have a problem hooking our way over here because we do have stuff we can teleport to over here. Where the hell did she go? Hit our oppression. I'm gonna put up my pentamento real fast. Somebody over there? Yeah, somebody's over there. Come from this direction. Where did they run to? The teleport is so quick. Ooh, barely. She almost got herself out of the power. You can actually run up that little ramp right there. Get away from that gen, please. Ooh, you have 2 pallets here. How did you not throw either one of them? Nope, I heard you. Ooh. Hitting them with that and leaving them on them is not a bad idea, because the only way they can get it off of it is by looking at you. So if you're not there to be looked at, they can't get it off. Somebody's still working on that back there. Did she run off? How am I losing these people? They all have right hair. Ah, he was right there. You really want this gen, don't you? They're doing a good job with gens. No, she's dead. There's my obsession over there. Oh, why'd that bounce so weird? That bounced back towards me. I don't have a hook behind me anymore. Hopefully they didn't jump right on that gen. Nah, it's still sparking. Ooh, they did the other gen. So they did that gen over there. The door's right there. The other door's back there. It like takes the weirdest bounces sometimes. She has an interesting tactic of like running straight at me. Ah. Well, we got at least a 3 kill. 3 kills a win. If I get this before they disappear, will I still see her? Ah, she's over there. She's gone. Not too bad. This killer is strong, but they're not too strong. Like, the ball, the spit bubble, like, bounces in weird angles sometimes. You could probably get used to it, which is something that I'm gonna have to do, is get used to it. But the fact that you can teleport around and all that stuff is pretty interesting. Overall, I like them. I think that they're a good fun killer, and they're creepy as shit. This is the creepiest killer design that they've done in ages. So, not too bad, not too bad. We got to win. All right, now let's do some Survivor with the new Survivor, Sable Ward. This is Miss Sable Ward. This is the outfit I got for her. The outfit that I got for her and the outfit that I got for the Unknown, I was actually able to get both of them with iridescent shards, which was actually pretty cool, considering the fact that I didn't have to spend any extra money to get, you know, decent outfits. Like, she looks fucking badass. They actually gave both the new characters decent clothes that you didn't need orc cells for, which was pretty cool. I enjoy that. Now, talking about this perk build, I will say first and foremost, this is not the most optimum way to play. I'm on the fence with Invocation. So Invocation, you go down in the basement, you're able to do witch shit, which I think is pretty cool. But if you do it by yourself, it takes 2 whole minutes for you to do. So that's 2 minutes that you're not doing generators, you're not doing unhooks, you're not doing anything, because you can't leave the spot once you're there. You could get up for a second, but you can't like go do anything. If other people go down there with you, it cuts the time down so it doesn't take the full 2 minutes. And if you're able to complete it, all the gens that are still up, they all get a permanent 10% completion on them. So for the rest of the game, they are completed by 10%, and that can't go down. The additional downside to this though, besides the fact that you have to be down there for 2 minutes, is that you are broken. If you start the ritual, you are broken for the entire rest of the match, which I think is a little bit overkill. The switch that I would want there to be is you're broken until you get hooked. Once you get hooked, then you're no longer broken, because being broken the entire match sucks. But besides the Invocation, I am bringing Sprint Burst. The reason I'm bringing Sprint Burst, I don't save my Sprint Burst, like I use it immediately. The point in the Sprint Burst for me is whenever I get in the basement and I start doing my ritual, if the killer does come down there, I'm gonna let him get pretty close to me, and then I'm gonna try to Sprint Burst around him, like, you know, either to the left or to the right of him, depending on which way he goes. And I'm gonna try to get out of the basement before he hits me. That's the plan, at least. And once the Invocation goes through, we're going to become the gen jockey, because we're going to be hurt. So it's going to be hard to do chases and all that stuff. And it's just better for us to jump on gens. Because of that, I'm bringing the combination stakeout hyper focus. Whenever you do a skill check, if you get a great skill check, you do more of the gen. And then with stakeout, anytime you're in the terror radius, but you're not actually being chased, you start to get tokens that let you get great skill checks, even if you do normal skill checks. So this is a great combination, and you can make gens fly if you get a lot of skill checks. Like I said, I'm still kind of 50-50 on whether this build actually helps my teammates. Because for 2 minutes of the game, I'm not doing anything. You know, at least 2 minutes of the game. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to try it out and let me know what you think about it. Let's jump into a match. All right, decimated Borgo. Interesting. Is no. So the basement is not in the kill shack. There is the new killer. Hopefully the guy in there started moving, because if not, he's about to go down. He's probably gonna go down. I don't know if that guy started moving or not. He didn't immediately go down, so I guess he found his keyboard or whatever. All right, they're going that way. The basement is in the main house. He went down. I gotta go do witch shit. Y'all can get the save. Witch shit, witch shit, witch shit. Now the question is, does he have barbecue or any sort of other notification perk? Ash is gonna go get him. This is fine. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So how y'all doing? So I want to say, I think this is a cool mechanic. Oh, that guy is fucking killing himself. All right, well, that's cool. I think this is a cool mechanic. 2 minutes is a very long time, but there are 4 spaces on the floor, so it's meant to be done with other people. Because if you do it with other people, and all of y'all have the perk, then I think it takes like 30 seconds. Because each person that has the perk does another 100%. I think that's how it goes. My team's dying while I'm doing this, by the way. So, like I said, is it good? Is it bad? It's kind of hard to say. So we have one guy that killed himself. One guy that's on hook. We got 1 gen done, so that's good. Oh, he just... I think he was trying to kill himself, and he copied off the hook. He can't even... He wanted to die, and he didn't even... The game didn't even allow him to do that. Hey, but I'm doing cool witch stuff. Look at this, And the fact that you don't get any skill checks or anything, that's also like another thing. Is she bringing him over here? Hopefully not. Why did he go down there? I could have healed that guy. You want me to heal you? This is still winnable. Did he go back to the hook? He did go back to the hook. The fact that that one guy killed himself definitely makes this more difficult. But I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people trying to do witch stuff, and maybe, you know, people are already tired of it. Yeah, see, this guy's trying to kill himself. You're not gonna kill yourself, man. I'm gonna keep you here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you here in this hell. Nope, never mind. You can have him. They've just given up. And I'm assuming that this last girl probably... No, she's on a gen. The last girl is doing something. That's good. I need to get on a gen too so I can show her that I'm doing something. Look, I'm doing something, girl. Come on. We can make it out. We can do it. Witches for life. Look how fast I'm doing this fucking gen. I missed. No! We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna do it. Did he take her? Okay. Did she give up too? Hmm. Alright, we gotta get our sprint burst back. He thinks I'm still way over there. Freedom! I'm the best. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Invocation and everything? I mean, I got out. I'm gonna do one more Survivor game. All right, back at Greenville Square. What the fuck? Oh, we have tapes. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Ow! Alright, so two things. That person that just went down, she was also planning on going into, she was also planning on doing witch stuff. The build that a lot of people are doing, that's why she has no mither, because her thought is, well, I'm gonna be hurt anyway, so I might as well just do no mither. It's a valid thought, but the stuff that I've been seeing people pairing it with is kind of stupid. Like, they've been pairing it with like the perk that lets you throw yourself under the ground and pick yourself back up and all that, which I don't know. I don't know where her build is, so it's hard to say, but I don't think it's the right perk choices. There's a totem over there. And she has where the hook state goes faster. Am I progressing on the hook? What's going on? I don't quite understand what is happening. That's my totem. I don't think we're gonna be able to do witch stuff. She really wants to get into the basement. Haha. These double pallet loops are interesting. So I like dropping one of them to make a long loop and then leaving the other one up to play with. I'll go back over here. She's doing, you know what? The fact that she's doing that down there, I'm going to count that as part of my, I'm going to say that's part of my, example of whether or not you should be doing that. Just keep using all these little baby loops. Oh. I fucked up there. This is actually not a bad loop. Oh. Where'd you go back? Ooh. I'm trying to get my sprint burst back. Fuck. Well, she's down there doing witch stuff. So this is still a game where witch stuff has been done. She has about 20 more seconds left. So this is still like an accurate representation. Are you being chased? You are not, okay. Alright, witch stuff has been performed. So we'll see if it helps. And I mean, I still have my gen build, so I should be able to knock some quick stuff out. Was there a gen in here? Yeah, it's almost done. Finish this gen. Oh, she's dead. Who was that died? That was the witch that died. I mean, I guess she did her job. She got the invocation to go through. There's no way she's gonna come all the way to me, right? I'm coming to get you. There's 2 gens right here. We need to get one of these gens done. I mean, this isn't a horrible state of events. We are down 1 survivor already. But they technically did... I don't know how I became the unhooking. Oh, friends to the end, that's why. Nobody ever goes this way. Everybody always goes that way. Yeah, I think she left me. Did they already do this? I don't think they have. Oh, they have. All right. Well, then. I'm not exposed anymore, so that's good. I'm gonna do this gen. We need to get one of these gens done. My hubris. You're trying to get great skill checks, you know, sometimes you fuck it up. She doesn't care I'm doing this. Pretty quick progression on this gen. Alright, well, we'll be able to get this before she's able to get to us. Hopefully this chick has adrenaline. I'm gonna have to run. Shit. Where are the doors? They're both on that side. I am no longer exposed. Okay. They already unhooked him, and he had adrenaline as well. Everybody's healthy. Grab this tape. Where is that other chick's getting chased? See if I can take a hook. Well, two of us escaped. I mean, it's a win for me, and technically it's a loss for the killer, as far as in my eyes. If you don't get at least 3 kills, then that's a loss for the killer. I don't know. What do y'all guys think? So, we had 2 games where somebody did the incantation in the basement on their own, basically taking them out of the game for 2 minutes. The first one, everybody just, you know, killed themselves. The second one, 2 of us got out. I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about it yet. But, I mean, I escaped both times. I'm just saying. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of interesting stuff going on. I think the killer's interesting. I think the new invocation stuff is interesting. The killer's fun to me. I have no real issues with the killer, besides the fact that they're a little bit map dependent, just because of the way that their power works. And as far as invocation goes, I don't know. I honestly really want to know what you guys think about it, because we got 2 good games to compare, honestly. I think in that first game that I did where I was downstairs, they saw that I was down there and they literally just didn't want to play the game anymore, which I can understand. But in the second one, we were doing gens, the invocation got done, 2 of us escaped. I don't know. It's hard to say. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'd appreciate the discussion. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos, and wee.